Use code CDaddy when you making your account. CDaddy.
Like, no matter what you do, if you put it on the internet, someone's gonna hate it. Like, no matter what, someone's gonna hate it. But it's fine. Like, I get to have fun. Like, I'm here, and I get to do this, so I don't care. They're on the internet. It doesn't matter.
YouTube, what's YouTube? It's your boy CDaddy. Today, we got college football AP poll, man. This should be a very, very interesting video. First of all, P.O. Box in the description. Whatever y'all send, we'll go back there with Santa Claus, my nigga. Miami. Hold on, wait. First thing first, bro. Disney is blocking a lot of the ESPN college football. That's like the games that's on YouTube. That's under the ESPN college football videos, like the Vanderbilt, Tennessee. What's the other one? Oklahoma game, bro. I reacted to them bitches literally I reacted to them bitches right after the Georgia game, and they got blocked. So hopefully they should be up tonight. But yeah, and the Miami one I just posted, I just reacted to the ACC version because I knew if I react to the ESPN college football, it would have got blocked. On the road to 50,000, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. Miami, y'all niggas.
We got some breaking news out of
Miami, y'all niggas are cooked, bro. I told y'all about Carson, bro. I didn't think it would be happening like this. I thought it was going to at least see y'all in the playoffs because y'all schedule is sweet. I remember when these niggas was 3-0, niggas was making TikTok edits of me of cussing out Carson Beck and then him having highlights in Miami. How about now, girl? What about now? How about now? The fuck? Nigga, when did I ever say Carson couldn't let y'all niggas go 3-0? Fuck, y'all niggas can go 3-0. He just can't consistently do his thing. On the 50,000, let's go get into
football,
it.
where the latest AP poll has been released. It's the final AP poll before the college football playoffs.
So nothing changed with the top 7.
Selection committee releases its
Notre Dame back in the top 10 might be wicked work.
Ranking
that might be wicked work, but
7 spots remain unchanged.
We gonna let it slide.
Still leading the pack, receiving 54 of a possible 66 votes. The biggest faller this week, though, you're gonna see on a future page, number 23, Tennessee, who drops 9 spots from 14. But you're taking a look at the top 10 right now. Notre Dame back in business. Texas Tech up 4 spots to number 9. BYU up to number 2, so that is a brand new top 10, but this is the top 25, so a few more.
BYU, welcome to the top 10.
And Oklahoma moving up.
Oklahoma's creeping back up. Virginia. Texas moving up. Texas moving on up. Texas trying to save their fucking season. Georgia Tech. Like, we're not surprised with Georgia Tech. Vanderbilt. I'm not mad at these rankings. I'm not mad at these rankings.
Thoughts after a big win at Neyland Stadium over the Tennessee Volunteers.
Actually, give me Texas over Virginia, but
Texas moving up 7 spots after they beat Vanderbilt at home. Another 7-spot mover for Utah. A big night win over Cincinnati, and Vanderbilt falling, Georgia Tech falling. Miami falling 8 spots after taking a loss on the road at SMU.
Texas starting to score touchdowns, so
look at the final 5.
Their defense already been elite.
AP top 25.
Now they're scoring touchdowns.
Tennessee down those 9 spots.
6-3.
Still ranked, though, at number 23. Memphis moving up as they keep winning in the American Conference to number 22. Cincinnati still remains ranked after taking a loss, but down 8 spots, barely in at number 25.
Memphis still not getting no respect.
Let's welcome in our friends Brad and Brandon Marcello to
who the fuck are these niggas?
Brand new
no Brad. Who the fuck is Brandon?
Poll, guys, we saw some top 10 teams lose, so we knew that there would be some carnage, some shifting around, and I want to.
Y'all better talk about Georgia today, bro.
Right, they're now down to number 18, taking a second conference loss. So, Brandon,
talking about Miami
from a college football playoff perspective, what did that loss do to their resume?
Yeah, they've got to win the ACC championship.
What do you think it did, Emily? What do you think it did to their resume?
Game. If they don't do that, they're not getting in. Even at, yeah, they've got to win the ACC championship game. If they don't do that,
and they got to make it there though, Baldy. Them niggas just lost. They lost 2 ACC games already. I'm pretty sure they're like 2-2 in ACC. It's just bad.
They're not getting in, even as a 2-loss team at this point because of the strength of schedule, strength of record, moving down the line here. And I don't have much confidence that's going to happen because, as we've seen under Mario Cristobal, they're a great September and October team. And then when November hits, they look anything but. They've got a terrible, terrible winning percentage. And they've got some pretty difficult games if you literally look at the schedule here down the stretch. NC State, of course, upset.
If this is difficult games, bro, like, niggas wish they had this schedule. This is considered difficult games. I wish I had this schedule. Fuck, niggas going undefeated, they had this schedule.
Georgia Tech earlier this week. They've got them coming up in a couple of weeks. Virginia Tech.
Niggas going undefeated, they had this schedule.
And then Pitt with an amazing freshman quarterback, and that's on the road. So I don't think Miami might even get out of this schedule unscathed with just 2 losses. I think they might end up having 3 when all is said and done. But again, even getting the ACC championship game is going to be difficult.
Yeah, it feels like to me the ACC is going to be a one-bid playoff league. That's not something I thought we'd be saying here in early November a couple of weeks ago, because Miami at one point was 5-0, ranked number 2 in the country. A lot of us, including myself, thought the Hurricanes looked like the nation's best team. They have flatlined since. 2 of 3 losses have come these last several weeks, and that is bad news, Emily, ahead of 2.
All right, we can move on, bro. Why are we talking about Miami so much?
For whoever takes the title.
And we know they got the thotties, but we can move on, bro.
Of this win. So, Brad, how good do their chances look to make it to the CFP?
They look pretty good because they hold that, virtual tiebreaker against Oklahoma after winning Red River there in September. The key for me is I think Texas and OU likely lose one more time the rest of the way. Both finish 9-3. And then you're talking about the Longhorns and Sooners battling for maybe that 11 seed.
Nigga, Texas is must win. Texas, if you lose to Georgia, your season's over. Every game is a must win for y'all. Just let you know that.
The G5 champion. Texas has to split these.
Oh my gosh. Oh y'all got a bye week. I'm about to say, nigga, we play y'all Saturday. I'm about to say I could have sworn we played Mississippi State. Okay, yo. So we play y'all. So y'all next game. Y'all got a bye week. Then y'all play us. Oh yeah, y'all not winning now. Hold on, I look he want y'all to beat Texas A&M though. I doubt y'all will, but I look he want y'all to.
Remaining games against Georgia and Texas A&M. If they do that, then they're going to have a 3rd top 25 win, but more importantly, they're going to have a top 5 win, and they're going to do it late in the season when the committee meets here the next few weeks. So Texas in very good spot right now. I don't think a lot of us thought that would happen the way Arch Manning and this
niggas beat UTEP by 17
to start the season, but
niggas lost to Florida. Niggas lost to Florida, squeaked out of Kentucky.
Sputtered a bit to start the season, but here we are playing down the stretch.
Really should have lost to Vanderbilt, but we're gonna move on. Y'all niggas really should have lost to Vanderbilt, but
I want to be fascinated.
We're going to let that go.
The playoff committee ranks them in the very first rankings because you saw in the AP they jumped 7 spots. Who would have thought that beating Vanderbilt would be a big boon to your rankings? But that's the life we live these days in college football. And as Brad mentioned, the schedule is conducive for them to pick up. If they just pick up one more win against a top 10, top 5 opponent, which is still remaining there with 2 remaining on the schedule, I think we're going to see our first 3-loss team in the college.
Bro, I promise you Arch is not ready for them dogs, bro. Let's go ahead and move on. Arch is not ready. I'm telling you right now.
Oklahoma versus Tennessee, a college football playoff elimination game, so we can eliminate the Vols. But the road does not get any easier for the Sooners down the stretch. Brandon,
are we talking about these?
Chances?
Yeah, the offense came back to life last night, and I was happy to see that.
They got Alabama next after they bye week. Missouri, then LSU. LSU not even right no more.
For the Sooners, because that was one of my big gripes here ever since Red River. When they lost to Texas, John Mateer, we started wondering, did they force him back into action too quickly from having surgery on that hand? Well, they get the offense rolling a little bit more better. They're at Tennessee, which is a good sign, though Tennessee's defense hasn't been great all year. So I'm going to hold out some expectations even further until they play Alabama. They have to go the road on Alabama's turf.
Let's see if they can beat Alabama 2 years in a row. Are we really talking about Oklahoma? Oh, yeah, y'all are bugging. Respectfully, y'all are bugging. Shout out
looking at
Oklahoma, but y'all got me fucked up.
The ACC is now a one-bid league that could potentially open up some doors For the Big 12, we have a top 10 showdown, number 8 versus number 9 next week between BYU and Texas Tech. Brandon, what's at stake when those two teams meet?
Yeah.
Hang on, a lot of BYU young niggas getting knocked off the map.
This is going to be phenomenal.
If Texas Tech got their starting quarterback, I don't know if they do or not.
Keep waiting for BYU to stub its toe, and they just haven't
Hold on, Mammoth is an NHL team? That's got to be a new team.
done it. They've been grinding out these wins, and this is setting up to a spot where if BYU loses this game, I hate to say this, they're undefeated right now, but if they lose this game against Texas Tech, I think the pollsters, especially in the AP, are going to punish them severely. They've been looking for any reason to drop them all season.
Yeah, me, I am too. I'm looking for a reason.
Getting the respect they deserve because of all these close wins and fourth quarter comebacks. But if
drop these smart ass niggas
Tech this week, that's going to be a situation where I think BYU is going to tumble quite a bit in these rankings. And do they deserve that? I don't know, but it's going to hurt the Big 12's case to potentially get two teams into the CFP.
Yeah, the Big 12's case for two teams in is leaking oil badly, especially after Houston and Cincinnati got blown out Saturday.
No, I'm trying. BYU not that bad.
About this upcoming BYU at Texas Tech game, I think the winner of that game not only wins the Big 12 down the road this month, but also makes the CFP. I don't see the Big 12 getting two teams in, and I agree with Brandon's assertion that if BYU loses this game, you're going to see probably a half a dozen, 7 or 8 spot drop in the polls when the committee meets. Sort of like what we were going to see when Georgia Tech lost to NC State.
But I don't think it's going to be that bad. It's 8 and 9. Like, I know it's. I feel like it's going to be worse if Texas Tech lose, but we're going to move on.
Please keeping an eye on what's happening for that G5 bid, and we have been circling the American Conference basically all season long. Odds makers now seeing that as a 3-horse.
Yeah, that's when we end the video. Niggas talking about the American Conference. Let me know what y'all think about that down below. Or the 50,000 men, I'm out this bitch.